Mysterious orbs in Miami send social media into a meltdown. A strange glowing cloud on the moon leaves UFO experts in shock, and a fleet of UFOs hover over a family gathering, leaving locals scared. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to UFO Uncensored. I'm your host, Michael A. Today, we have your top UFO news for the week, but before we get to that, make sure you like this video. It helps the channel with YouTube's algorithm, and don't forget to subscribe because we have a lot of content coming out for 2020 and you do not want to miss out. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get to it. A mysterious set of UFOs were spotted above Miami this week, setting social media into a frenzy after footage of the alleged alien lights recorded more than 3 million views. The eerie lights have drawn comparisons to similar UFO sightings this week in Mexico and Texas, sparking global concern at the strange orbs. The first footage of the Miami lights was uploaded to Twitter by Laura Rogan O'Hanley, who tweeted, "This video is from a friend in Miami. Can anyone explain?" The clip, which immediately went viral, was followed up later by another clip from the same friend documenting the strange sighting. In the video, the lights at first appear close together, but then move apart at similar speeds. There are at least 5 smaller orbs circling a larger glowing orb in the center. The smaller orbs then move away from the larger orb in different directions and disappear at the end of the short social media clip. With more than 185,000 followers on Twitter, Mr. Hanley's video quickly spread across social media, garnering a stunned reaction. Sightings of the bright glowing orbs in formation were also spotted in Mexico earlier this week. Skeptics complained that there wasn't more footage of the incident given it took place in the highly populated city of Miami. Similar appearances took place 2 days after the Miami sighting in Houston, Texas. In Texas, several residents captured video of the mysterious flashing lights which hovered in a strange formation. The Houston Police Department was contacted about the reports of the lights, but a representative was not available. I mean, crazy. What a sight to see. Not one, not two, but multiple orbs can be seen. Some people say more people should have seen the supposed UFO because Miami is such a dense area and it could be a hoax. But we can't fully say this is a hoax because these floating orbs were also seen in Texas. If you live in Miami, let me know if you've seen these strange orbs around your area. Also in the news, a UFO expert claims to have found evidence of extraterrestrial activity on the moon. NASA photos taken in 1972, which appear to show glowing white clouds on the moon. The NASA photographs were snapped during the US Space Agency's 6th attempt to land on the moon. Mr. Warning shared the picture on his blog, etdatabase, and his YouTube channel, claiming they are the real deal. He said, "While exploring NASA's images from the Apollo 16 mission, I came across many images that have a glowing white cloud UFO on the far left of the panoramic image. First, I was skeptical and took a closer look at the craft, noting that the shape of the UFO changed shape several times. It is unknown if the cloud is a cloak for the craft or the cloud is the craft, but one thing is for sure, it moves fast and matched the speed of the Apollo module." In his opinion, the UFO, or unidentified flying object, was monitoring the Apollo 16 mission as it orbited the moon. He said, "Please notice the UFO moves from the top of the photo and matches its speed with the Apollo module, then about 450 photos it begins to fall behind, apparently realizing the Apollo craft was no threat." However, not everyone was convinced, with one viewer suggesting the clouds are simply a reflection on the spacecraft's window. People are so quick to say it's a reflection or space debris or a drone, but what about all those other videos that show fast-moving strange objects or all the other findings that were found on the moon and Mars? You know, I'm saying it could be a reflection, but it could also be a UFO. There's definitely strange things going on in space. Also in the news, A family gathering was ruined when they were sent into a panic after spotting what they perceived to be a fleet of UFOs hovering over them. A video has begun circulating on the internet of hundreds of white balls hovering over a family gathering in California. In the video, the family can be heard panicking about what the objects are as more and more of the objects begin to gather. At first, only 3 can be seen, but by the end, there are at least 100 clear in the video. As the video continues, the panic can be heard growing more obvious in the video. Now I want you to check out this reaction from the family recording.
Many of them are what the heck?
This is weird, huh?
What the heck?
Hurry, bring your binoculars. There's hundreds of them out here. Hurry.
Okay, where are you? In the back?
Backyard, right now.
Okay.
What the heck?
Dude, you see, I see stuff like that.
Text Dad. Tell him to look up or
Pretty crazy, right? The family submitted the video to the UFO investigation network MUFON in an attempt to gain more clarity. Through binoculars, it appeared that an elongated object was hanging down from the center bottom of the closer orbs, but still too far away to see definition. Prominent alien hunter Scott C. Warning offered his analysis of the sighting. He wrote on his blog etdatabase, as the family panics trying to get the mother to come out of the house to see the UFO fleet above, they were so scared that they shook while holding the camera and only caught the fleet in about 30% of the video. That's what makes me know this is real. It's a real, authentic reaction to such an event. However, some viewers of the video were not convinced that the objects were a sign of an extraterrestrial invasion, offering up a more natural explanation. One person said, attack of the balloons, another simply added, birds. I'm telling you guys, a lot of things are going on, and a lot of things we don't quite fully understand. With all these recent sightings, the only thing I can ask myself is, what is next for the UFO community? So many questions with little answers. I want to know what you all thought about this week's sighting in the comments below. Also, make sure you like this video because it helps a lot with YouTube's algorithm, and subscribe because we have so much content on the way and you do not want to miss out. That's gonna do it for this week's video. UFO Uncensored, now over 440 subscribers.